Here at WUSA 9 is to inform you about how our environment is changing and how that impacts you. There is no denying we're seeing heat waves happening earlier in the year, lasting longer and reaching higher temperatures than before. But with that science in mind, President Joe Biden stopped by D.C.'s Emergency Operations Center. And Adam Longo shares the 5 ways the White House plans to fight climate change.
So this facility only just opened last year, paid for by a $7.5 million federal grant. President Biden, joined by D.C. Mayor Muriel and Clint Osborn, the acting director of D.C.'s Homeland Security and Emergency Management Agency. Also there with the president were the heads of FEMA, the National Weather Service, Homeland Security, and the Department of Labor.
And the impacts we're seeing are only going to get worse, get more frequent, more ferocious, hitting our most vulnerable people in the most hardest hit communities in the world. Look, we can change all that. It's within our power.
28 individual billion-dollar extreme weather events caused more than $90 billion in damage last year, according to the White House. Climate change, they say, is fueling more frequent and more severe weather events. So the president today announcing 5 initiatives. First, new federal safety standards for excessive heat in the workplace. Secondly, a FEMA plan to improve flood-resistant infrastructure. $1 billion in grants from FEMA to help protect communities against natural disasters. Examining a new EPA report on climate change to better prepare for the future. And later this summer, the president will convene a White House summit on extreme heat. Biden also calling out Trump and congressional Republicans for denying climate change exists.
I frankly think it's not only outrageous, it's really stupid. Everyone who willfully denies the impacts of climate change is condemning the American people to a dangerous future, and either is really, really dumb or has some other motive than that. How can you deny there's climate change, for God's sake?
At door to door, the president spent 90 minutes at D.C.'s EOC. He greeted employees afterwards. He also announced the creation of a new federal website, heat.gov, which includes interactive tools to examine the risks of extreme weather in our own areas. Adam Longo, WUSA 9.